right. So another day, another stream. Hope you all are doing well. Today I want to work on a fabric like clothing study. Just take a break from heads. And before I forget, let me screen record this. All right. I think I want to do this on a separate layer. Okay. Get the feeling this is wrong. Hey Nats, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Doing great. Good to see you again today. Great to see you again today. What's happening with your day? Anything exciting? making another animation. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's okay. Happens to all of us. Taking the day off is never a bad idea. If it's just a few days. But yeah. But have you been on the game today, like Roblox? So I take it you can, even if you didn't want to animate, you could just get on the game. Or do you only get on the game to animate? I have motivation to edit those, so I'm probably gonna. Oh, okay, okay, cool. That's nice. Trying to work on studying polls today. And of course, I picked something that's already on the verge of driving me insane just to outline. Hmm. Okay. I suppose this works. All right. So. Okay, so do I just fill? Recording the edit right now. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Let's see if this works. Ugh, doesn't work. Okay. Um, okay, let me try polyline lasso tool. Okay. Fail. All right. I think I have something. Decent enough to start with. Okay. And to figure this out. Hmm. I think I'll use a clipping mask. Right. think I need to take this off a bit. Okay. Okay, I mean, so far so good with this. Um, I think this is my preferred method of doing things, like starting with lights. I don't know why I find it so much easier. Start with whites, but then what generally maybe takes away from the rendering is when I start to put in like the darker shadows and stuff. It's yeah, I guess that's why I'm practicing it now. It's figure out way to achieve what I actually want. Hello, Sheepy. How are you doing? What app do you use to display your screen? I use OBS. Tried yesterday and my screen showed my airplane name and I was not. Yeah, I use OBS. Hope you're rendering. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, try OBS. OBS works for, I think most streamers use OBS actually. So OBS should do the trick. So let me try adding some dark. Oh no, I actually use OBS. I'm streaming from OBS right now. Yeah. I didn't even know YouTube has a screen share feature, but I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Are you using a reference? Oh yeah, for sure using a reference. Oh no, my skills are not yet at that level where I can do this from straight from my imagination. I wish. I think I'll get there eventually, but definitely not there at this moment. Oh, I'm using a Surface laptop. I think it's a Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio or something like that. It's a laptop that can basically collapse into a screen. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah, what device do you draw on? Oh, you use Procreate on your iPad and Ibis Paint to edit in backgrounds. Oh, I've been hearing a lot about this Ibis Paint. I might just check it out. Huh. Is it a paid software? And why don't you stick with like Procreate for the backgrounds? Is it just easier to edit in backgrounds in Ibis Paint? Oh, I see. It's perfect for people who like photo batching and oh, I see. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I only use Ibis Paint because I can't afford anything else. Huh. I use Procreate because I made a brush there that I'm too attached. What do you use the brush for? Like specifically? Is it a jack of all trades kind of brush? If there's any brush like that. It's a godlike graphite pencil brush that mimics my favorite pencil. Ah. Yeah, I'm eventually going to like get into more stylized stuff eventually. But I just feel like right now I'm really learning the fundamentals, like, and then from there I can begin to stylize. I feel like if I learn straight from stylized works, I might not really understand things the way I'm supposed to. So, but yeah, like stuff where you just use like graphite pencil brushes to draw stuff, and then yeah, I can't wait to get into that. Like, because low-key I'd be getting so tired of of rendering this heavily. But yeah, use it for everything, and it's very versatile. I see. What's your favorite thing to draw? I love coloring skin. Wow, I'm jealous of you already. That's one of the things I dread the most. You know, I always like try learning color theory, and then like after a few days I run away. It's so confusing and tricky, especially like painting skin. Miss me with that, man. I'm eventually going to learn it. It's just, bro, I feel like anybody who can paint skin and enjoys it, I'm just super jealous of them. I can't even draw a human. I get models from Pinterest and color pick and paint. I think even with color picking, I struggle. Because I think for me, I try to understand why the colors jump the way they jump, like, and change and stuff. And it just, most of the time, doesn't make sense to me. Like, because there'll be many times where I think a color is, I think something is a certain color, and then when I color pick it, it's like completely different. I usually just draw my OCs. I see. I can't wait to like get into that side of art, like where I'm drawing my OCs as well. Y'all are having so much fun. I mean, that's not to say I'm not having fun doing this, don't get me wrong. It's just different kind of fun, you know. I also made a perfect smudge tool which works wonders for blending skin color together. Wow. Wow. I don't know why, but I never really gotten into like making my own brushes. I just go find what I think looks good, and then I download those from outside, and then I just never look back. How the fuck do you make stuff look so realistic? You should see the reference. I've made so many mistakes. I think you just, so rendering, from what I've learned so far with rendering, is it's literally just painting shapes of light or shadow, right? Literally, that's what it is, like in a simplified way of explaining things. But yeah, I first I just do it gently, I guess is the word I use. Like I don't go like hard like this. Is just, I gently just render things like one small tiny stroke at a time. But yeah, it just takes practice, right? It takes practice. Like you want to start with like two value studies, like where you're just breaking things down into simply two values, like one light, one dark. And then once you get used to doing that, then you up it to 3 values, then 4 values. So yeah, if you actually rewind back, you'll see that I started with like this base color. You're seeing this base color, and then the light value I used was this one over here, this light value, and then there's the dark value is what I'm trying to set in now. So I've just been using 3 values, and it's been able to give me this result so far. So I recently completed an Egyptian dune land. Wow. Currently inserting my OC into it. Oh my god, I hate showing people my references. I don't want to see my I mean, I don't mind, but I feel you on that. That's so real. I just want them to feel like I got it correctly. You know? Oh, why bother about seeing the reference? Come on. What does this look like? It looks like an outfit, right? That's all you need to know. Yeah. But my art is the I'm definitely stealing that phrase like an artist. Oh my god, my art is the reference. That's golden. Oh my god, that's hilarious, man. I am for sure using that phrase the next time someone asks me for a reference. I think this is another mistake I made. I put the rim lighting before that's so wrong. I'm not supposed to be doing this in this order where like I put the rim lights before the dark, the shadow spots and stuff. So make sure you don't do this. I got too excited. Honestly, looks great. Thank you so much. So when you draw, do you multitask while doing it? Like, can you, because you draw on your iPad and stuff, right? Can you like be watching a movie and drawing at the same time, or are you someone that finds it hard to multitask? Because I spoke to someone yesterday, and they're like, they were watching my stream and designing an OC at the same time. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so envious of the ability of people to do that. Because I have an iPad as well, and I have, wow, you can do that. How do you guys do that, man? I have an iPad as well, and like, part of the reason I have a couple reasons why I draw on my laptop instead. First reason is because the screen is just generally bigger, and second reason is like, I don't know how to. If I could multitask, I would draw on my iPad more. But I just am unable to do two things at the same time. I can't watch movies because I get too absorbed, but I can watch live streams and draw. Wow. I mean, but I feel you on that though. Live streams, you don't necessarily, it depends on the live stream. You don't necessarily have to be super focused. You know, you can just like chill. So I think maybe it can work with live streams. I can watch TV and edit or draw at this. That's insane. I mean, anyone who's able to like multitask, apart from like say eating, right? Like you're eating and you're watching stuff, that's different. But if you get, I don't believe you're actually watching the movie. If you're drawing, I don't know how. Anytime I see someone do that, I'm like, you're definitely not watching the movie. Come on, what happened in this scene just now? And then they can't answer. I mean, I think you might be able to watch it enough to like get a general idea of what's going on. That's what I think, but I don't know. Maybe you're just that incredible. Oh, I forgot to do. I don't know why YouTube won't let me tag accounts now. I didn't even know you could do that on YouTube. Yeah. I used to make edits of my Zepeto avatars dancing. I got too addicted to the app. I had to buy gems to get the cool fits. Zepeto. Okay. I usually get my references from Vogue models. Best dynamic poses plus great fashion. Yeah. I'm planning to get, like, at some point, maybe when I have the money for it. I want to get all those fashion books, like those. It's like a book I saw on TikTok, something where you have like different models, different outfits, like it's a seasonal book or so, and like you just get a whole lot of references from that. What's your favorite thing to draw? I mean, humans, like just humanoid things in general. Currently, I'm yet to get into environments, to be fair. I think I would enjoy painting or drawing environments, but I'm not there yet because I'm so obsessed with humans. But yeah, currently it's humans. What about you? Yeah. Same. Love drawing humanoid things. Do you have a humanoid character? A couple, but like I just how do I say this? I wasn't intending to. It's not like a dedicated design, right? I just managed to land at the character from drawing heads and like putting hair on it and stuff. Like I kind of have humanoid characters, if that makes sense. But nothing where on the outset I said, oh, I want to make a character right now. So let me sit down and like put 2 and 2 together and like try to figure out the story behind the character. Nothing like that. So nothing too deep. But yeah, I have some humanoid characters that turned out that way because like I just drew something extremely cool randomly, you know. Like I'm really looking forward to when I get to do that every day. My characters are just my persona. I'm still trying to make them their own thing. Yeah. I see so many cool characters online like that artists make and post and stuff, and I'm like, wow, I want to be able to do that too. I am able to do that. be honest with you. It's just I've not gotten around to doing it. But I will. I'm currently working on a new character who is a true humanoid though. Nice. Nice. So like when you draw characters, do you think of the stories behind them? Like what's your process like? Or is it just something you or do you draw them based on how you feel at the time? Stuff like that. I wonder where you get your inspiration from and stuff. Many people add trauma to their yeah, but I'd say that's part of what makes the character so authentic, right? Is that it's anchored to something real to the artist. And I don't know if that says anything about what appeals to us, the viewers, right? The people who get to experience or view the art. I think there's something to be said about how I think we find traumatized characters more interesting than just the happy-go-lucky characters, you know. I don't know why that is. I do agree it's too overused. Yes, I do agree. But it's also indicative of the fact that like many people are sad. Many artists have been through stuff, and I guess that's their way of trying to get through it. You know. I don't know. I have a dream and a nightmare and scribble the scenery and the vibes of the being present. Then I go to Pinterest and search for models that encapsulate their essence, and I paste the character's features on it and mess up. Wow. Just to get the anatomy and lighting right without working too hard. I see. Wow. That kind of workflow it's never occurred to me to do that. I mean, first of all, when I have a nightmare, my first instinct isn't to to recreate it because I'm still too scared. But wow. And then I have my own reference to draw from. But yeah, I feel like using trauma is overplayed. Like, can we get a balance? Yep, I agree, 1000%. So do you think like how, yeah, all about the poor versus the rich? Hmm. Hmm. That's so interesting. Like, why do we gravitate towards just the trauma related stuff? Like, give them law, not trauma. Like, there are other aspects of life to look into. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think we've been so into the the sort of mindset of like misery loves company side of people, you know. Like, it's very easy to get people to engage with something if it's a traumatic experience they've had, or if it's something that intrigues them. You know, you're able to grab them easier than, I don't know why, than like the brighter side of life. I don't know, but yeah, for sure, we need more law heavy stuff. So yeah, the next time, don't just like paint, don't just go sketch only nightmares next time. I guess the next time you're also happy, try to put that on paper, you know. Draw the feeling. It's low-key sad seeing all the people. Yeah, absolutely. It shows, it just goes to show the states of how many people are, right? It's like what they're feeling. If all you see from them is like traumatic stuff, then they have the audacity to use their OC's trauma for clout. Yeah. You can have trauma be a part of the law instead of saturated. Yes. Absolutely. I'd much rather have like happy-go-lucky emotions and then you maybe sprinkle some trauma than the cake be trauma and then the good emotions be like the cherry on top, you know. Just I want more good vibe cakes to eat than trauma cakes, you know. You need some sort of conflict to make an interest. That's the god honest truth. Yes, absolutely. Like, it's sad, but more Mob Psycho. Oh my god, you've just mentioned one of the all-time goats animes. Mob Psycho was fantastic, and you got to learn so much as well. and it was mostly, I mean, he was kind of there was some trauma, don't get me wrong. He was a shy guy, but yeah, like it was just a wonderful, it wasn't trauma heavy. I think that's the way I'd put it. It wasn't full of traumatic stuff, and he wasn't really a traumatic character. He was actually quite adorable mob, and then he was OP. What do you think of like One Punch Man? I think that's another one. Okay, so there's a number of polls I have to count for here. One Punch Man was good, but the second season, yes. I mean, for multiple reasons. For myself, the animation wasn't as good as the first season. That's one. I don't know. That first season is hard to top, and it's also looking like the season 3 is going to be more like season 2. All right, I'm gonna do my main OC. I'd love to read about your OCs. Yeah, and Saitama was MIA the whole time. Yeah. I read the manga and it's not much difference. Oh my god. That feels bad. Well, it was fun while. It was fun for some time. I'll just leave it at that. And also have fun, Nat, with your main OC. Well, Garo's arc was really, yeah. I mean, I found it funny how, like, they'd already met. Saitama knocked him out instantly. To the point where he lost his memory of the event. That was so funny. And then I actually haven't made lore for my OC yet, so I'm writing it right now. That's you. I think you've brought something to my attention now. So, what would you think is the ideal way to create a character? Should the lore be written before they are drawn, or should they be drawn before the lore is written? I mean, I guess we can all do whatever we want, right? It's just something I'm actually curious about. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, right? I'm quite curious to hear what you guys think. Also, I think I'm going to just fill this in then, because how do you know their lore if you haven't made them yet? I mean, I think in a way one can argue that I think drawing them before writing their law is like making a plane before figuring out it's meant to make you fly. I don't know if you get what I mean. It's like, isn't the right pathway to go, I want to be able to fly, then you start to design stuff based on that. Yeah, I usually have the law first. In my dreams, unless I meditate, I don't see their faces, so I make their faces according to their personality. Oh, interesting. No, I actually find it super fascinating that you're able to create the character first. I think that is non-standard. OC creation is so tedious but so fun. I bet. I bet it is, man. Like, however it's done. Like, if you know that the person is light-hearted, you would use light and warm colors. And then, yeah, also like the shape language of them. But I think it's for example, in One Punch Man, King doesn't look, how do I put this? He doesn't look like he really is as a character. But then you're surprised at how soft he is as a person, right? He looks very tough. So I think there's like a way you can play on that if you know it on the outset. Finally finish the law. I think it's kind of cringe, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Cringe is in the eyes of the beholder. What might be cringe for you might be super cool for someone else. I don't think, oh, but you see him interact with his surroundings and think differently. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really like trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, so let's see. Like, because there's like a number of tension folds. You're right. There's actually no such thing as cringe. And I think that's what's holding so many people back from like being who they're meant to be, myself included. I don't want to act like I don't get self-conscious and go, oh, that might be cringe. But I'm trying to really get myself to stop thinking and stop seeing the world in that way. Because you find Damien is half dragon. Ah, okay. Oh, that's the lore. Okay, wait, hold up. Damien is half dragon, half Robloxian. He had a sister named Selena, but they got separated. Anyways, his personality is usually cold but warm around people he loves. Wow. He usually covers his face. I don't know why. I had to cut it short. It'll come to you. I don't think it's something you have to figure out. Like, I don't think you have to figure out everything at once. Just the basics are enough. But yeah, that's a cool story so far. Like lore to the character. Okay, so I think I figured out a way to go about doing this. Okay. Because he has to keep his eye on Selena. Oh, that's such a cool character concept, man. Nicki Minaj Justin Bieber reference. That probably went over my head. Definitely, not probably. I for sure did not catch that one. Finally posted my edit. Lol. You have an Insta? Are you asking? Yeah. Why not? You should get one. Okay, well, it depends. It depends on the reason. Because I know people have their reasons. Sure. Sure. Sleepy Eyes. That's a cool name. All right. Sleepy Eyes. Ah, I see. Okay. I don't know if my IRLs rock with furries, but I'm not a furry. I just don't understand law. Okay. So I'll check out both. Hold up. All right. Let's see. Sheepy go to yeah. Sheepy go to sleep is so interesting. Okay. Ah. Yeah, same actually. I just recently had to force myself to start posting on IG again, but I don't care anymore about engagement on the platform. I make sure not to let it bother me as much as like it maybe used to. Yeah, yeah, right. It can be so frustrating. I feel you on that. You know what? I shouldn't care about engagement. Yeah, yeah. It's that's the point. It's you're looking for community, but the thing is like without the engagement, it's hard to find the community. So I feel you on. I'm with you when it comes to like how frustrating it can get, you know. But yeah, you just have. There's other platforms where you can find your people, e.g. TikTok. And e.g. YouTube. So see now, I found you, right? Just met you today. So I think if you just focus on like putting out your art, that's the one thing in your control, within your control, right? You just focus on that. The rest in due time will come. Welcome back, Nat. Welcome back, Nat. Ooh. So where are you guys based? Like, where are you watching from? I joined a furry art live stream before this one, and they really know how to color. Ah. Can you drop the name of the channel? I'm never against learning stuff from people, just watching people work. So I'd appreciate that if you can. Because I'm currently trying to I figured since I find painting a bit tricky, what I'm doing now is, because like I know there's this technique people use where they just paint in grayscale, like they do the values and then they paint over it, and it's a bit easier. So like that's what I'm trying to do for now. Oh no, my sweet tooth is acting up. Oh no! I got myself some freeze-dried Skittles. Look at you go. Nice. And never go wrong with Skittles. I guess unless you're taking ungodly amounts of it. But yeah. Have yourself some Skittles. Baban illustration. Okay. Baban illustration. Ooh, okay, I already like what I see. I already like what I see. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. I do not know how I managed to do this, because it's actually turning out great. This is one of those moments where like you do something and you don't know how you did it. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know how I just did this. I gotta work on my OC lore. That's fine. You go have all the fun in the world working on that guy. The dog guy is my favorite OC. I remember seeing him and I'm like, oh my god, that guy looks so cool. That's in your humanoids IG post, right? The one with the green long hair. I really like the rendering on it. Victor, such an apt name. He really gives a Victor. Oh my god. I love the way you rendered his hair. Oh my god. I struggle with rendering hair, so anytime I see wow. Nah, this is insane. Super underrated. So do we like? Can I get some lore on him before you go? I don't know. What gets him going? He lives in a dingy apartment in a Gotham-like city because he's broke. Well, he's living the life because he doesn't look broke. He definitely doesn't show it on him. That's cool. Like, he doesn't look like what he's been through. Wow. He spends his money on his fits. Wow. And his luscious hair. I give him his allowance and he spends it recklessly. He uses it to live. How about that? I'm sure that's how he'd say it. He doesn't spend recklessly, he lives. It's better to live than exist. He told me. Heard it straight from Victor. They push him to live life instead of staying inside his house. He doesn't have many friends, but the ones he does have, keeps them close. Oh, yeah, like you really got the vibe of him. I can get a feeling for like how he would just be. That's the hallmark of a well-designed character. Does he get into fights? When people step on his shoes or stain his his shirts. Hey, you stepped on me. Can't you see this is a $20 shirt I just bought yesterday? You should draw OC's next live. I wouldn't know how though, but I mean, I guess I could try. Like all my OCs, I arrive at them by mistake, it feels like. So I mean, I'd be down to do it just to be able to like hone in on a system that works, like an OC design system that actually works for me. He gets into really bad situations due to him postponing his life to read mine. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm eventually going to get into animation. I cannot wait to just dive into all of that. Wow, this really turned out looking great. Better than I thought it would look. This study. Project a lot onto him being a very shy person myself. Yeah, I mean, I think it's impossible to design a character. I think it's next to impossible to design any character that doesn't have some relation to yourself. In some way. Maybe it's like it might be after a friend, but the friend has something you admire or you dislike, and then you put that in a character, right? So I feel like the clothes could move with the wind. I can visualize it clearly. Like, have you ever like thought of getting into animation? Like, because I think that would also be a good way to like give more life to your character if you're able to see them in motion, right? I think just for the fun of it, you should just try like getting into stuff like that. Because why not, right? I have. Oh, you have. I've dabbled a little. I've made a PNG tube. I made a PNG tube for my live stream. Oh wow! It's Victor drawing and saying hello. You're joking? What? Dude, that's so cool. What made you go with the duck, with like the duck face as opposed to any a different like creature? What made you choose that instead? Like, did you just know it would work? Hmm. I can switch between poses with 2 buttons. When I'm not switching his emotes, he can blink. Wow. I had a dream that I was him and I felt attached ever since. Whoa. Wow. Nah, and then you must dream. Like, how often do you dream? Because like I find that when I dream, I forget the dream pretty quickly. And like I don't really be seeing a lot of like characters in my dreams. When I struggle with drawing his emotions, I can look up Looney Tunes and see how they do. Oh, yeah. I think it's Daffy Duck. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a blast from the past. I dream like 4 days a week, depending on how I am emotionally through the week. Wow. And are you pretty lucid in your dreams? Like, do you, like, I can tell you're able to recollect so much, right? So is it something where like you're aware of what's going on, or like can you have situations where you don't really remember stuff and like you try to put things together? I wonder if it's like remembering stuff that happened in your dream is like a skill is a skill one can sort of like improve if they were never in the habit of like doing it. I haven't had a dream in so yeah, same. Same. It's just like pitch black. I think that's it for this study. Wow, that was 2 hours long. Oh my god. Boop, 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 boop. If I'm stressed, I can't control anything. Low-key symbolic. Pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. I think it looks great. Wow. Sometimes I actually like marvel at what I'm able to do. Like when I look at my work, sometimes I go, I did that, you know. I'm able to appreciate that I've not always been able to do stuff like this, so you know, I never take it for granted. And yeah, it just makes me put in more effort. I don't know if I have the strength for one more. I might not. Because yeah, the fact that this took 2 hours is telling. And my next reference isn't a joke. I think I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow or some other time. Yeah. But man, I think I'm going to end the stream in a bit. But yeah, this has been so much fun talking with you guys. Cheapy, Nat, it's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. And thank you for the support. Like you both got me through this long study session. Yeah. An absolute pleasure interacting with you both. Yeah, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. Bye.